There is no bad data. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad number 954 to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story, because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. If you've not followed or subscribed yet, please do. This message is dedicated to Adam Stelzner. Here's the upgrade. It's easy to label life's events as either win or lose, but upgraded thinking sees everything as win and learn. Here's the story. The journey was over 350 million miles. On August 6, 2012, the NASA rover landed on Mars. Adam Stelzner, the lead engineer at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, writes about the mission in his book, The Right Kind of Crazy. True story of teamwork, leadership, and high-stakes innovation from 2016. The team sent the heaviest piece of equipment to date partway across the solar system and had to automate a descent from 13,000 miles an hour down to 0 miles an hour for a perfect landing. The team at NASA named this rover Curiosity, which is one of humanity's most prized virtues. The rover is still operational after 13 years, far surpassing its expected lifespan. 3 previous rovers had gone radio silent years before. Its name is ironic for the fact that it is still sending data back to Earth after all these years. Stelzner makes the case for curiosity being humanity's core instinct. It's humanity's most necessary instinct because he says we aren't born with much instinct. He uses the idea that humans are born half-baked. What he means is, unlike animals with strong hardwired instincts, humans arrive with very little pre-programmed knowledge or automatic behaviors. Birds just know how to build nests. Squid instinctually squirt ink to defend themselves. There's no school for sea turtles to teach them to head for the water. Stelzner writes in The Right Kind of Crazy, quote, "We humans are innately curious species. Born through hips too narrow to pass a large skull enough to hold a fully formed human brain, we are born half-baked. Compared with those other animals, very few of our behaviors are hardwired. We don't inherit genetic instructions for nest building, for instance, or for migrating south when the sun hits a certain angle in the sky. We come into this world programmed with few instructions, save for one paramount piece of code. Be curious," end quote. Your urge to learn, ask questions, and experiment throughout life is one gift that gives you dominion over every living creature and the elements of the world. It's sad how many stop using this core instinct. We stop paying attention. Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback in NFL history, was asked by a player just drafted into the NFL what advice he had. Brady simply said, "Do more good and less bad." Brady was saying, pay attention to what is working for you. Keep iterating and adapting to the data. It's a flashlight to see the best route to thrive, not a hammer to beat yourself up with. The better story to tell yourself is, I stay curious. Curiosity drives discovery and defines reality. Human incompleteness at birth is an advantage, forcing lifelong learning and innovation rather than rigid instinct. How can you stay curious a bit longer today? This ties directly into why Stelzner believes inquisitive and probing people can achieve extraordinary things, even when ideas start out looking crazy, like sending a rover 350 million miles across the solar system. Tell me a story of living and learning to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. It really helps others find these messages when you comment, like, subscribe, or follow. Send someone a text and ask them, how can you stay a bit more curious about your problem today? You can download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.